welcome back to Out of the Box podcast, episode 2. We have Eli Skaljac in it. And to start it off, we're just going to talk about our day. So I woke up, it was a good day, I was in a good mood. I knew we were going to do the podcast, so that definitely got me through the day. And then, what was it, like 8th period, the sun started coming out, so that was great. And then Jesse told me that he's gonna play tennis, and that made me even happier.
You're playing tennis for the school?
Yeah, hey, you heard it here first.
I'm taking a boys team.
Yeah, I'm taking the boys to states this year. No. Jesse Nadal, if you don't know who that is. Right here.
So I'd say today is a blessed day.
I would agree.
Haley, do you want to go?
Yeah, got up. Woke up pretty early this morning, actually. Felt great, honestly.
Oh, word?
Yeah. And then went to school. It started snowing, so I kind of was in a bad mood. But then went to class, and then I walked outside, and it was sunny. Really just boosted my happiness a little bit. And then I was excited because I don't have to take Cooper to the vet, so I was able to be here, thank God. And yeah, now we're here.
Just like to thank the people right here for having me on the podcast. You know, Skaljac, I've been doing my thing. But my day, woke up, my mom has been making me and my brothers like egg sandwiches in the morning before she leaves. So like, we don't really even know like how much like our parents do for us. Like, Jesse was telling me today that like he's been home alone, like his parents out of town, whatever, and like he has to like run the house, and you don't really know how much they do for us. But yeah, I just like to thank my mom on that. And then just a normal day of school. Shit's so boring, and now I'm here with the gang.
Thanks. For me, woke up kind of late, 6:30. Had some homework due at 7, so I did that real quick. And then got ready for school, got to school. Normal day. Boys went out to lunch, you know, it's always a good break. During my day, you know, figured out I was joining the tennis team. Kind of spontaneous, but I feel like I'm about to go crazy.
To States.
Even got my tennis cap in this motherfucker. But I'm being dead ass when I tell y'all this. We are going to States. I've never played tennis in my entire life. Pure athleticism. This is what we're banking on, pure athleticism right here. Yeah, you know, some of the boys on the team was clowning me during class, but it doesn't matter because I'm about to prove them wrong. I put in countless hours for this.
Who's on the team?
I don't know. All I know is my Indian boys be running that shit up. We got Nashal. We got Rohan. Andrew Yusuf. Shah Slan.
Alex. Yay.
Sure. I don't even know who that is.
Michael Sturmack.
He plays tennis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, we filming a pod. Alright.
I don't know.
I don't really know who's on the team. All I know is that I'm gonna go crazy. And then I went home, and I was just in good spirits because I'm a tennis player now. So, you know, I listened to some Justin Timberlake on the way home. I listened to Sunday Best. You know, I was just in my vibe. And yeah, I took a little quick shower. Okay.
For sure.
All right, so Eli, this is kind of like podcast about you a little bit.
Yeah.
But what got you into like editing?
What got me into editing? I would say I just always liked like watching different videos, and it's just like a form of art that I just like creating content really. And yeah, that's pretty much. And then I'll kind of tell him like the whole journey throughout. So I started out like summer 2019 going into sophomore year, and I was just making stuff on my phone or on like from apps and stuff. And I'll give a shout out to Pony Season. He inspired me. And then yeah, you just then just kept working on apps, and then kind of over like quarantine, that's like all all I could really do was like edit because there was like nothing else to do, and I think I got pretty good, and then switched over to computer software, Final Cut Pro, and now that's just what I've been using. And then I got a camera last summer, and that's when I really took off. Still hasn't hit 1K followers, but I think I'm gonna get there soon.
After this podcast, you'll be
Yeah.
No cap.
So were you ever like scared that people were gonna make fun of you, or like they said stuff to you like, oh, like that's gay, that's stupid?
I mean, I wasn't really scared because like I never really like cared what like people think or whatever, but I would just say like for other people, just because it's like not like a normal thing to do, like if you like it, just like do it. Like I enjoy editing, I enjoy like creating stuff, so I just did it. I never really cared what people think, and no one really like has like hated on me, but maybe like behind my back I wouldn't know. But like as I said, I got inspired by Pooney, but then like after I started an account, there was like you had like Rice edits, Buck edits, Melu edits, Buzz edits, Greek Freak, Marcos edits. Like then they all started to come after I did, so yeah, just do you, I guess.
Haley and I were kind of like talking about that because our first podcast, like we're posting tomorrow, which would be the 10th. We were talking about like how people like are gonna say stuff, and at first like we cared, but then we realized like this is something like I've always personally wanted to do, and you just, if they're gonna make fun of you, one, it's like a waste of their time talking bad about you, and two, like let them hate, like because they're probably scared to like post a podcast.
Yeah.
Will make fun of them.
Yeah, obviously, just do you. Like it literally like doesn't like. I don't really know. I've come to the point where I just like literally don't care. Like starting Skally edits, Skally B-ball, like I just do it because it's like fun for me, and that's why I don't do it for anyone else. I do it for me, and then people obviously like my edits and stuff. So yeah.
For sure. Is this something you're gonna continue doing in college? Like, where's Skaljac going in the future? Like,
yeah, I think I'm probably gonna major in something with like film and video production, and I don't know like yet, like for like a career wise, but I think that sometimes good like having like uncertainty, like you just kind of go with the flow, I guess. And I mean, I'll find something to do. I have like a lot of interest, like like editing, filming, and then I like writing like about sports and stuff. I got my own website, Skally Takes, where I write like NBA stuff. So I got that, and then so I'm just gonna figure out. You have plenty of time, so I'm just gonna keep doing, see where the path takes me.
For sure.
I like how passionate you are about like everything. Like I feel like you put a lot of time and energy into all of it.
Yeah, I mean you got to, if you like really like something, that's the thing, you gotta keep going. And like I started like I look back at say like my old edits, like I thought they were good, but they're horrendous now that I look at them. But like you just keep like if you like keep work, you could really do anything if you just keep at it, work at it, and just like perfect whatever that craft is at, and you'll get places with it, whatever it is, not just editing, whatever your like thing is.
I agree. So
I remember like freshman year homecoming, like you would do like Skally edits of like the pictures, and that's just like I feel like from then to now, like it's a huge change. Like I get excited when you like post a video on Skally edits, like because I know it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I'm like just proud to see that. Like
for sure. Yeah. I mean, I would always like messing around with like photos and stuff like editing. So looking back at it, I could tell like it's always what I wanted to do. Like I didn't know like back then, but now I know, and now I can keep working at it. Now I'm trying to get where I'm trying to be with it.
You think like how your parents play a role in this? Like supporting your hobbies and eventually maybe even career?
Well, they support like really anything I do, and my dad like bought my camera for me, and when I started editing on computer, my MacBook, getting kind of hot in here, but yeah, I mean, they supported. My dad like made me like write out, like, because the camera was like a good amount of money. Same with like the MacBooks are like whatever, like 2-3K. The camera was like 1 to 2K in total, like somewhere around there. So he made me like write out like what I was gonna use it for and like my plan with it, and he was on board, so he bought it for me, and he saw now what I'm using it for, and I think I'm using it for good and creating stuff that I like and other people like.
Yeah, one thing that I respect about the Skally edits part is that you're using it as something that you do, but you're also like putting outreach on the city that you're in. Like, people know about Brexville because of the content you put out. When before it was just a small town no one heard about. It's kind of, I want to say lame. Brexville's not lame, but it was just like not irrelevant either. It was just like something not many people heard of. But now it's just like, oh, you hear kids by playing like, oh, hey, he plays for Brexville, or you know, you go to Brexville, you guys are good this season. Like, it's because you gave us that exposure for sure.
Yeah, I mean, the videos give exposure, and like when I'm playing basketball, like all the student sections like know about Skally edits. They be like saying stuff to me, and I mean, I think that's great, like how like it's known even like other cities and stuff. And now my Skally B-ball tournament, my camera helped like document that, post the mixtape on YouTube, and now I got a bunch of like new people wanting to join more and more every time. I think this next tournament we already have like 70 kids that want to join.
Wow.
And then and now we're gonna have fans at that. So I could get like 100+ people into a gym, and that'll just be a really cool atmosphere for the tournament.
So talking about like Skally B-ball tournaments, do you want to like tell everyone like how it started?
Yeah, I'll tell the history of it.
Tell them who the first winner was?
Yeah, Jesse was on the first winning team. So I actually wrote my college essay on this, but so pretty much like the history of it and stuff. It started as we were always going up to the rec as like middle schoolers, and even before that stuff. I mean, our grade was really just like always at the rec, like playing and stuff. So I wanted to just do a tournament, and end of 8th grade was our first one. The last day of 8th grade, and that tournament was at the rec, and that was with like 16 or 20 of just like my good friends who played basketball. And now it's taken off now it's going to be like 70+ kids from all different cities. Like back then you had to like I would kind of just like invite people. Now I've really opened up to like anyone who want to play, because there's so many kids have asked me like throughout the years to like play in it. And yeah, I just think that's cool that like my like tournament has grown like that far, and whatever. Yeah.
Did you ever think that it would like go that far?
I didn't like at the start. I wasn't like thinking to get to like what it's now, because I was like fine with just like my friends and just like a little tournament. But as it grown, it's got better, like more hype. It's just more fun. Now there's fans that want to come watch it. I just think that's crazy that like, and I could like put all this together. And I mean, I've always been like an organized guy, so I think that's another like trait of mine I could use for like a career, like some organization type stuff. So yeah, I just organize it all, and that's where it is now.
And another thing is, I don't know what it is now because I haven't played in the last couple, but from what I know, you don't make any money off it unless you win. Yeah,
so I originally was not taking any. Then people started telling me like, you got to take, because it is hard running it, like getting everyone, making sure they all, because you got to pay to get in, then the winner gets the pot. Forgot to say that. And then what was I about to say? So the people started telling me to take some of the pot, because like how I run in stuff, getting all the people and making sure they pay and whatever. So I took like $50 last tourney, and that was like the first time, just like to make some extra money. But yeah.
That's dope. I feel like when you do things with the right intentions and you're genuine behind it, you always see blessings come out of it. So
For sure.
That's definitely a testament of that. Really just did it at first just because you're friends, and then it's really just about letting people just compete.
Yeah, I just love to see like kids playing basketball. Like when I go up to the rec and you got the little kids up there, I walk into the rec, I got little kids giving me high fives. Like I really, that's just crazy. I feel like
Man in the city for sure.
Yeah, I mean they know me from the basketball season this year, obviously, and then when they grow up, they could play in my tournament and just keep getting more kids.
Would you say that they're like inspired by you?
I mean, I don't want to say kids like inspired by me, but like obviously like when I was younger, like I thought I was like wanted to be like the high schoolers like who played basketball, like Matt Shern and stuff. I don't know if you guys know who that is, and Danny Alble, and I think that's just how kids look at us now.
No, for sure, because like you said, when we were younger playing basketball, and we get to go to those games, you know, like those games are like either we played at halftime or we just went and watched them. It was definitely like, oh, like can't wait to get there, da da da. So whether it is with the edits or just playing basketball in general, they're definitely inspired by you because you give kids, whether you give kids the inspiration to do things that they might be scared to do. So
For
indirectly, whether they tell you up front or not, you're definitely doing something for the people to come.
For sure.
I think going off like the inspired thing, like you kind of inspired like us to like start a podcast.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's love.
That is love. We love Skally others over.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like starting things up, and just because they're fun, I hope other people do the same. I mean, if they like something, I mean, it's just if it's different, that doesn't mean anything. Like I know Michael Subski's now he's doing his magic, posting on TikTok and stuff. He's always liked magic. Like when we were younger, he was like insane at magic tricks and stuff, and he was in like talent shows at the Brexville Home Days, and he would do that as like a young kid. And then, I mean, people probably hate on him. They might think it's like corny or whatever. Same with me for like editing and like Skally B-ball. But I mean, if you like it, and it doesn't matter if it's different, just go for it. Like it literally doesn't matter.
For sure. I agree.
Yeah, I do too. Because it's your life. Like if you like it, you shouldn't let other people hold you back. Because like what they're gonna say, you never know how far it could go. So why not at least try?
Yeah. I remember, I'm not trying to, this is all about Skyhouse. I'm about to say something real quick. But like before, I remember I was an 8th grade freshman year. I got a Visco, and I got all these motherfuckers talking about, oh bro, that's gay, da 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 da, like you did it. And then now everybody I know got a Visco. So I don't know.
I thought it was gay, and now I got a Visco. So that's respect.
But it's really just about, like, I feel like one thing I wanted to talk about, but you really say you don't really have haters like that, but I feel like people at first might like hate on you, but then once they see it's like, oh, like when they see like where it can go or how it's going, they're kind of just like, all right, like let me give it a try. And then that's kind of just like when they say the best form of flattery is imitation. There you go.
Is that like a Drake bar?
No, that's just saying.
Oh, I saw you.
I think that's an idiom.
He said something like that.
He did say something about it, but that's just a saying. I wasn't quoting Drake, even though he did go. So. It's already 44 degrees outside.
I know, it got so nice out.
Should we talk about the basketball season?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I would like to say is I'm very happy for my guys because this was the first year in my entire life not playing basketball. And seeing you guys, it wasn't even like on some hating stuff. Like from the beginning, like you guys, my friends at North Royalton or whatever, like I always say like this is their year, you know, like, and I'm just happy to see that because we've been playing basketball together since I don't even know, before like what 5 years old, 6
grade
years old,
school,
playing up there at the rec, Pee-wee basketball, and it's kind of good to see that like all the work that you guys put in got to make this amazing season, and you brought fans to the city, you brought revenue to the city and attention and exposure and everything
Sure.
like that. So I'm proud of y'all for sure, like for real. On that.
Yeah, you guys had a great season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Thank you guys. You guys want me to, like, tell the people about
I
the
want to know about
Talk about the team, maybe.
Yeah.
talk
team?
about the chemistry, and also touch on like either like the best game or like the
Mhm.
like the most hype game or something like that.
Yeah, so I mean the team, this was like the best chemistry like from a team that I've like ever been on, from the standpoint of like we all hung out after basketball, and like that really like helped us on the court too. So we like all summer we played together, and most of our guys were like all like me, Chase, Tyler, and Luke were all basketball guys, so we got to play together all summer. Then adding Matt, like one of my best friends, wasn't gonna be hard at all. So on the court chemistry, off the court, and then our trip to Florida really brought like everyone together. Like say like I wasn't like that close with like maybe like Mark and Mason, but now we're literally like all so close together. And then as for like the best game was definitely the Eds game. That atmosphere was the best I ever played in, and and another thing, like playing with my brother this year was very cool. I know like not a lot of people get to do that, and probably for my parents is even like cooler watching that. But yeah, the Eds game was insane because Eds was like if not the best team around, and we came to their place, beat them. Luke had 30, and it was just, the student section was crazy. Everything about it was crazy.
It was a crazy game. Like even like from like cheering or like being in the student section, like the energy there, like I don't even know. I felt like every game after was gonna kind of be like that, which like the games after were great too. But like, I don't know, something about that gym and that game. Oh dear, it was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't there, but I'm kind of pissed I wasn't there. Had to work, but yeah, from what I was hearing, like everything, the whole school was talking about it. So
Yeah, like this year we had like after every game, like because there would be like some media people like Cleveland.com every game, like at most of our games, and after just checking Twitter and like seeing like all like reading about us was really cool. Like I've never like, there'd be like videos on our games almost every time, and yeah, this year it was a very special year.
So Eli, I'm trying to figure out a way to ask this question. This is like a real like turn. Like we're about to get so off of what we were talking about, but like, you know, we're in high school, and I just want to know, like, throughout your whole high school tenure, these 4 years, like, what is one thing that you're gonna take from it, and something that like maybe like the biggest lesson you learned?
I mean, I would really just say like not care what people think, because you're probably not gonna see like 90% of these people like ever again. Like after, like obviously like you're close friends, but like you'll see, and like so many people and maybe you just say hi to in the hallways and stuff, like you'll probably like not talk to them again unless you stay in touch like online. And like if you like people like maybe like care about like what they wear to school, like no one else is you think everyone else is looking at you, but everyone else is thinking about their own selves, which is, it's like, I don't know what to call it, but when I heard that, then you shouldn't care what anyone thinks.
Yeah, everybody's too worried about themselves.
Yeah.
They're thinking what other people are gonna think when other people are thinking what other people are gonna think. It's just like a whole like,
Yeah.
there's a point you have to just be like, all right, like nothing matters, or like, I mean, not like stuff matters, but like, I didn't mean it like that. It's just like,
Like
Yeah.
what people think
yeah,
does
yeah,
not
yeah,
matter.
yeah.
For sure. You're gonna have I don't even know, but you got so many talents, bro. It's really hard for you to fail
crazy.
when you get older.
For sure.
You could pick so many different avenues, so I'm excited to see in a couple years, you know, just surfing on Instagram or whatever, and I see, oh dang, Eli Eli
Yeah,
film,
we're gonna
Eli's
see
film,
like the verified check.
Yeah,
Or Eli's
that's the goal. That's the
filming
goal.
for this college or this NBA team, making videos for da da da. Or look, he got his own summer league going on. NBA players are playing in it now. Like
For sure.
Personal trainer.
Yeah. Yeah, I trained a couple kids over this summer. Yeah, I got a lot of things in store I can do.
For
We'll just
sure.
see where it takes me. I mean, I love the uncertainty because you're just going with the flow really and not thinking, like, you're not like set on one thing. You're letting any opportunities come. If you're set on like one thing and that doesn't work out, like, what are you gonna do is the
For
question.
sure. I think that's very important because, like you said, like I'm not really a person that like likes to have a plan B because I always think that like if I put my all into something, it's gonna work out. But
Yeah.
it's definitely good to cultivate many different skills because you don't understand how like one thing in this aspect is gonna help affect another thing in another aspect. And they always say the way you do one thing is how you do everything, and you don't really understand that until you're really trying to do something. So.
Yeah, and no, even if you have like one thing, just going for that. And I'm saying like, even if like you getting there is uncertain, even if you don't know you're gonna get there, like you just have to believe and like have faith or whatever, and just manifest it as you go is what you have to do.
Manifest that. You talk about manifesting. You be manifesting, Eli?
Yeah, I'll be writing down. I got a little journal. I don't write down too much. Maybe like every couple weeks, like if I want stuff to happen, there's different ways of manifesting. Just think about it and just going out, doing it, believing it. And really just the main thing is literally like believing like you can do something. And even if you don't believe that like there's like powers from the universe that get you, like just believing you can do something, you'll get an extra like you'll get some extra like confidence when you're doing it. It's all about confidence and believing with everything you do.
And I feel like a lot of people don't know, like they see you in school, you goofy, you know, you be joking around with people, everything.
sure.
But this podcast, we all agreed to have you on this because like people that know you on a deeper level than outside of school know that you're a very knowledgeable person. And I think a lot of kids, if they take the time to listen to the whole thing, will definitely be happy that they did because they realize you could be goofy, but you can also, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I like making school or like anything just like fun for people when they like talk to me, just having like a funny vibe or whatever, and just being nice to everyone and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I got a little bit of knowledge up in there.
Yeah.
For sure.
A little bit.
But should we? All right. Well, Eli, how did you get into being? I won't say being spiritual because that's so like vague, but really tapping in with like the powers of the universe, and that sounds stupid for people that aren't really into that type of stuff. But like you said, it is there whether you decide to use it or not. But what made you like really get into that?
At first, I was really just like bored, like on like YouTube and looking at like conspiracy theories and stuff like that. But then it's like way deeper than that. Like then I started like looking at stuff like working on myself and stuff like that with like that part of spirituality and manifesting, meditating, and just doing that stuff. And I've just I mean, I've never been like depressed or whatever. Just I've always just had like good. I always like knew that I just wasn't like aware, and just becoming aware of like everything and doing stuff for me and not caring what people think and stuff like that.
For sure. God, this book is crazy. I read this book as well. Really tap in. Oh, one thing, Eli, I know you used to, or we used to talk about it, but like reading is a very important part
For sure.
of just anything. Whether you want to learn, I feel like every book always has a hidden meaning behind it. So whether it's a book about whatever you're interested in, you can always apply different themes and whatever else you want to call it.
You read that book, Boogie?
No, I haven't read it yet.
You're just taking.
Oh, so you posted on the Visco.
Taking flicks for the Visco.
Well, I started it, but then we started book club, so.
Yeah, we're in a book club.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm trying to join a book club. If you know any old ass geezers that are in a book club,
You can join our book
Yeah, you
club.
can be in our
Oh,
book
you
club.
guys have like your own?
Yeah.
It's us and Melanie.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
Man, sorry, but no.
Yeah.
I just feel like for anyone trying to do anything with their life, I feel like you need to read. Whether it's online,
Yeah.
but I like holding a book. It's something about that physical connection helps me like identify with it a little bit more. But
Not looking at a screen.
Yeah, for sure.
also get away from your phones, guys. Like delete social media for a week. Like I'm not saying just go ghost, but really take some time to just self-develop. You got nature in front of you, and when you really look at nature, it's a lot more beautiful.
It's a beautiful day out.
It really
It
is.
is a beautiful day.
Yeah, like, I just be going outside, like no shoe. I took a walk on Sunday. I just like to walk around my neighborhood when it's nice. But I just didn't have no shirt, no socks, just like having the wind blow against me. I mean, it just makes you like, it's like if someone saw me, like they would probably run away from me. but like it feels nice, and like
for sure.
when I'm just like, I just put in my AirPods and like it's just a vibe for sure.
Or like, do you ever go to the park, like in the woods where there's like no buildings or cars, and like the sun's out, like the birds are chirping? You just like have this huge smile on your face from like nature.
For sure.
What I hate to bring this up because it's not fuck her, but it's fuck her. Not you, my
Wait,
fault.
what?
But
I was like,
my ex-girlfriend that I had, like after we broke up, like I really started like going to nature and just like it just made me so happy. Like you got that sun, like I got this spot in behind my house. I got a rock there. It's my rock. Like I'm about to sound like a dumbass when I say this, but when I go there, like it's like they're happy, like that I came back. Like the birds like recognize me, and like the fly, like, all the insects like start like like you know what I'm saying, like, and it's just like I'm not one of those dudes who like talk. I'm not about to be out here talking to no damn spider or anything like that, but. Like you definitely feel the energy of nature, and I feel like it's like a different type of love and different type of energy because it's the only pure thing we kind of have left almost. Like you go on social media, everything's kind of intentions are hidden and everything like that, but you go out in nature and you don't gotta worry about nature judging you. You don't gotta worry about nature thinking you're not whatever whatever. You're just you, and they're happy that you're there.
Nature, the realest one out there.
Oh God.
Sure.
Shout out nature and the universe. Shout out. Make sure you. I want to tell people. God for sure. Without God.
Shout out Skally Edits at Skally Edits with a Z. Go follow that.
Go follow that. And shout out. Tell your parents something that you're grateful for about them.
And tell me you love them.
Yeah.
Because.
And maybe do like a chore for them.
Yeah, do something
Cook
nice
dinner
around the
for them.
house.
Mom, if you watch this, the house is gonna be spotless by the time you get back. I'm about to do everything, but that's just because I'm the man of the house right now. No kids. That's just some adult responsible ish I'm on right now. So.
Should we end it with like a quote we like?
Oh yeah, I made this quote up by myself. Treat people as experiences, not ultimatums.
Okay. Mine is so it's about like self growth.
like this.
And to grow, you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, kind of meaning like if you're scared of it, like do it. Like stop saying like
No, that is true, MT. I've had a lot of people tell me that.
yeah.
Like sometimes like I'd rather just like sit in my bed and edit videos because that's comforting for me, but you got to get out of your comfort zone if you ever want to grow as a person or grow as like do different things.
I agree. I'm glowing right now. My skincare on
this
point.
This sun be making me look weird.
I'm like,
You look pasty.
you look like a vampire.
Yeah, I don't like it.
But Eli, hey,
I don't really got a quote. Hey, if y'all have me on again, I'll come back with a quote.
Okay.
Mine, You never fail. You either win or learn.
Okay, Mrs. Cliche, we got it. We're not hating on anyone. I have also another. I got sayings for days, but I can really just read these off. But another thing is, I'm not shit talking. But if I'm telling the truth and it sounds like I'm shitting on you, that has more to do with you than me. So, yeah. If you took that to heart, maybe you should.
If the shoe fits, wear it.
Oh God, Boogie, there you go. That's it.
What'd you say?
If the shoe fits, wear it.
What can you explain?
Like, say like someone tries to like accuse you of like shit talking, but like you're just like speaking like the truth of like them as a person. Like, if that fits them, then like.
Yeah. I got you, Boogie.
Yeah.
I got you. Hey, Boogie. Anything else we gotta touch on, guys? Talk about?
No, I think this was pretty successful.
I agree.
Eli,
So-
thank you for coming
Skally
on.
B-ball.
Thanks for coming on. Skally
Yeah.
Yes,
It was
sir.
Man of the hour.
it's a pleasure being on the pod, you know.
Pleasure having you back.
Yeah.
Episode 3.